Morning, love. So you finally woke up. Oh, you passed out fast after we had a bit too much fun last night. Hope your injuries isn't as bad. Or reopened. I'm glad to hear that. What's the matter? You seem more sadder than usual. Is there something you need? I can get it for you. A cuddle? Anything for you. Come in here into my arms. Hey, it's okay. You're safe here with me. Sure, dump it all on me. With this culture with the Amazonian women, it's normal to let it all out. Part of the healing process. I'm sure you have a lot of pent-up frustration ever since you got trapped here on this island. There's probably so much that you held in. Especially not being able to move much with that injuries, too. I could see why it would make you feel really depressed. But I will say, you are slowly healing very nicely, though. I know it may take a while for it to fully heal thoroughly, but I do see some process compared to the first day I found you. There's more? Come on, tell me. I guess from an outsider's perspective, I can see how it can be strange in some ways. But what bothers you? You didn't really elaborate why you feel so uneased. The more I hear about humans, the more I think how ridiculously they overcomplicate things. Your fear is justifiable, but the things you hear from others. And what is that one stupid quote? If you want to catch more fish, you ask the fisherman for tips instead of a fish? Our tribes handle fishing, and you know what fishermen does? We don't share our secrets with others. I don't know if humans know, but actual fishermen get so competitive where they don't want anyone knowing their secrets. Usually feeding them BS so they don't know how to get the fishes. Just an analogy. Well, it's a poor one at that. Even so, humans should know that if something works for someone so well, no one is going to share it. Seen it a lot when it comes to gathering herbs or hunting certain animals. You want to lessen the competition. So why listen to the so-said fishermen when they're keeping all the actual secrets themselves? I mean, you being upfront with me and being you is what I like. And I notice it's a rare trait in human society. Certain advices from both men and women, they have their own complication or sometimes doesn't work for majority of people. But this is my advice for anyone when it comes to wooing or romancing someone else. Be someone who you want to be with. And I always tell my pupils this. Will you actually date yourself with how emotionally immature you are? How you're always seeking more from the relationship than you do? Holding yourself accountable is the first step of healing yourself and finding your own path. There is nothing wrong with wanting more for yourself, but there is a realistic standards as well. I mean, I'm not gonna sprout wings and woo someone just because they want some angel. I heard about a lot of things when it comes to human society, when it comes to romanticizing. It's concerning. The more I hear stories of human cities, it made me question how they're able to function as a whole. Heck, even parenting takes a whole village to raise a child, to give them personality, individuality, understanding, seeing that diversity, and not be limited to their knowledge of things. Helps everyone stay humble. I may not understand it fully, but it just seems miserable from my own perspective to live in a society where you're just a small speck of dust to everyone else, struggling to make a living, or even trying to pay to even try to live when you can just thrive off of the land itself. Here in this tribe, everyone knows one another and cares for each other. It's nice and feels very homey. Sheesh, that's depressing. Well, my offer is still there, you know. If you want to stay with me in the tribe, I'm all open arms for you. I don't want to make you feel forced or feel pressure into staying with me. It is entirely your own decision on what you want to do. Mwah. Oh, it's how I show affection. And sorry if that makes you feel uncomfortable. You are right. Last night we shared more than just affection with one another. Oh yes, sure. Your human society is questionable. But I'm sure there are some good ones there as well. Justifiable why you feel that way. You don't know who's the tiger hidden away from plain sight. Of course, us Amazonian women still have to worry about bad apples in here as well. But our way of dealing with this is a bit more brutal than how your society does it. When there is a troublemaker that we know that will affect the whole tribe, we outcast them or give them trials to make sure that they learn their lesson, and once they complete their trial or their time is up when they are exiled, we welcome them back. But if they are deemed to not have learned their lesson and still repeat the same behavior as the last, we kill them. Too brutal? Well, if she was to go to another tribe, she could sell us all out, or it could affect our tribe harmfully. There's a history that we learned from all way back then that one of the exiled Amazonian women tried to poison our water, or tried to tell the other tribes where all of our hunting grounds are, to the point where we didn't have any food or resources left for us. Yes, she was well known to jeopardize us very well. Our way of deal with those type of behavior helps keeps our society balanced and peaceful as well. Of course, there will be others that are very good at hiding themselves. You never truly know someone until you know them for life. At least that's what my tribe thinks. We make sure we all get along, understand one another, and be accepting of who they choose to be. If everyone were to be the same, our tribe wouldn't even last that long at all. Oh, come here. Personally, I think you are special in your own rights. Sure, everyone is similar, but there is still differences that make someone who they are. Everyone should embrace their indifferences and similarities. Not a competition on who is different from the pack. Too different and it leaves you as a lone wolf to defend yourself, or you just become self-destructive and isolate yourself from people who really matters to you. That is true. As long as the person is respectful and doesn't have an ego, I think they'll be a fine person. Just like you. Aww. The way you're cuddling with me is so adorable. You're so small compared to me, and I look like I could just engulf you up with my body with how big I am. I hope it's not an issue since I heard it can be for most humans. I'm glad. Mwah. What do you think we are? I did confess to you about how I felt last night. I would love to take good care of you and make sure that you feel loved and appreciated. And you are welcome to cuddle right up and shove your face into my boobs. Oh, my breasts are bigger than your head, but yet you still manage to find a way to make yourself comfortable between them. I don't have much to do today, but to patrol later in the day to make sure there's nothing trying to invade us. If you wish, you can come along on the stroll with me. Probably would help your legs a bit, and it's beautiful during the time my shift starts. I'll carry you if I have to. It's a really beautiful sight. And maybe we might find something that belongs to your companions. I'm sure any clue would help find them if they're still on this island. Don't worry. I'll protect you from harm's way. As warriors are pretty strong. And I told you before last night. I will protect you and make sure you are safe when you're with me. No one will lay a finger on you as long as I'm by your side. There. Cling on to me as much as you need. I'm sure you've been seeking this comfort for a long time. Am I correct? With this tribe, affection and seeking refuge in the arms of another is normal. It benefits everyone all around. My dear, you are safe with me. No more of wherever you come from. Just this place. You and me. You don't need to prove anyone but yourself. It's okay. Don't apologize. You should embrace whatever you feel and acknowledge it. Seems like you've been ignoring that little voice of yours for a long time. Recognize it and understand and learn from it. That will help you heal. You are strong. You will get through this. And I'll be here to support you. If that is what you wish, then know that you have a home here with me. Of course, you do mean a lot to me. You're one of the few humans that I've met who has arrived here that is actually genuine with me. I can sense your internal struggles. The days you've spent here, it's probably a huge 180 from where you came. It is our society. We are accepting and open to all, even if there will be some that wish to take our heritage away. We still open our arms up to them and welcome them. And if you need help finding any clues or trying to figure out where the rest of your companions are, I will do anything I can in my power to help. Of course. Take a short nap. I'll help you a bit so you have enough energy when my shift starts. I really want to show you this view on this island. It's my favorite spot, and I go there when I need some time alone. It's quite tranquil, and I can hear my thoughts and help it sort it out. I look forward to it then.